Alright, welcome back, good people. On this video, this being the first video of this week's video, I'm going to talk about statistics. Statistics are very interesting to me because you can understand things on a different level from the perspective of statistics. And once you get a certain statistics or understanding of a certain niche or area of expertise that you want to be an expert in, then you're able to understand certain things about that niche, right, or that area. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to read the definition of statistics according to a couple of people, and maybe you've heard those, maybe you know those already, but if you don't, let me get this out of the way right quick so we can go on from there. Now, in statistics, that single value is called the central tendency, and mean, median, and mode are always to describe it, right? Now, to find the mean, add up the values in the data set and then divide by the number of values that you added. Let me read that again. To find the mean, add up the values in the data set and then divide by the number of values that you added. Okay, got that? Fantastic. Now, Wikipedia says statistics is a mathematical body of science that pertains to the collection, analysis, interpretation, or explanation and presentation of data, or as a branch of mathematics. Some consider statistics to be a distinctive mathematical science rather than a branch of mathematics. Okay? Now, I know that's kind of like technical, right? But it's really just the only reason I explained it to you like that so you could hear it. Because understanding comes from hearing. When you hear something, you can kind of understand it better than just having to go through the process and not really have heard what statistics are, right? Now, it goes on to say there are two main types of statistics. Two main statistical methods are used in data analysis. Descriptive statistics, which summarize data from a sample using indexes such as the mean or standard deviation. Then there is inferential statistics. I may not be saying that right. It's inferential. I think that's inferential. I'm going to call that inferential statistics, which draw conclusions from data that are subject to random variations like observational errors or sampling variations. You got that? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, you understand statistics. So when I share the rest of the videos this week that I've gathered information on about certain areas and their statistics, it will be easier for it to make sense to you, right? Now, before I go on, I want to say, don't forget to like these videos, subscribe to this channel, and, comment from time to time because that's what keeps things moving on the internet. You know that, I know that. Now, what I'm trying to do with this process is to set up a system for you to be able to follow, so when you decide to jump in the entrepreneurial game, which I know you're just on the edge, right? You're right on the edge, just making the final preparations in your mind to go ahead and jump, right? This is 2018, right? We're in the 21st century. This is the time to start, to begin, because the sooner you begin, the sooner you can identify which way you really need to go and what you really need to be doing, what you really need to be working on, right? Because when I share these videos, I'm not just creating these videos because I like to talk. Although I do like to talk, I like to talk about things of substance. I like to talk about things that can move the needle in what you're doing so that you can take your system from A to Z as quickly as possible, right? And generate a system that will allow you to create money that you can live on, money that you can create the lifestyle that you want. That's not asking too much, right? I think most people would like that. If I could show you a system that could allow you to build a business around what you like and what you enjoy, or we'll call it a hobby that you have, and that could start to generate money, that would be a win-win for everyone, wouldn't it? Right. So I'm only waiting on you to make the decision that you're ready. And when you're ready, I'm ready. Okay? Now, this week I've got 5 videos, and you know I'm doing 200 videos in 365 days. This week's videos are going to go from video 81 to video 85. Can you imagine that? I started January the 1st. Actually, January the 2nd, because January 1st I took off because I was, on vacation. But I started January the 2nd of this year, and I've created 5 videos every week. This being videos 81 through 85. Let me ask you, what have you done? Leave a comment. Let me know what you've done. What are you excited about? What are you doing that is moving the needle in your life? What are you doing that you weren't doing at the end of December of 2017? When you made a decision that you were going to do something different, are you sticking to it? Are you growing through it? Because you should be. And if you're not, I'm probably not talking to you. You know why? Because you're probably not listening to this. Because most of the people that listen to what I have to share are people who are interested in doing things, right? Doing something different, or doing something along the entrepreneurial lines. And I hope that's you. I'm not going to keep this video long because I've got some really good content for you guys. I really do appreciate you watching these videos. And I'm still learning this process as well, because think about it now. If you're going to create 200 videos in 365 days, how would you get your content? How would you distribute your content? Where would you distribute your content? How would you share everything that you're learning? How would you keep all that in your mind? How would you position it so that you can deliver it every week? How would that work? Right? See, I have to figure all those things out. Not only one time or 2 times, but I have to make it a system so that I can do it continuously, effortlessly, right? And then it's a business then, right? Because I know what I'm doing. I really don't need a script, but I want it that way so that I can monitor my progress. I can say, well, you know what? I did 10 minutes on that video. I did 15 minutes on that video. I did 5 minutes on that video. 5 minutes is really kind of short for me because I try to keep my videos between 5 and 10 minutes long, though, because people's attention span is kind of short nowadays, right? Mine included. Now, I don't think it's so much necessary that people's attention span is short. It's just that we're extremely busy. Have you noticed that things have seemed to speed up in life? Life seems to really go a lot faster than it did 10 or 15 years ago. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I know we all have the same 24 hours in one day. And I know that we can make a decision to do things within that 24-hour window that can expedite our growth. Educationally, inspirationally, motivationally, and all that, right? My name is Larry James. Continue to watch these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.